Welcome back, Flare community. It's a very exciting day for me. We just got word of the Community Growth Grant recipients, and I am honored enough to be one of them. So jumping straight into the video here, this is the announcement for Flare's Community Growth Grant recipients. As you can see, we have 5 individuals and I am honored to be one of them. And yeah, what does this mean and what can you expect from each of these individuals? So as you can see on the top right here, today we're excited to announce the first recipient of the Flare Community Growth Grants, designed to support passionate community members driving adoption, education, and engagement for Flare networks in their own special ways. So going through these one by one, we've got Flare Japan, we've got Flare Turkey, we've got Flare Community, myself, we've got Steve, and we have CJ. These individuals and teams are expanding Flare's reach across languages, cultures, and time zone, building the foundations for the next wave of growth. Okay, we're going to go through these projects one by one and explain a little bit about what they are, and I'm going to give you some words from myself at the very end. So, Flare Japan. Flare Japan is a grassroots community hub for Japanese-speaking users passionate about the Flare network and blockchain. The goal for Flare Japan is to organize Japanese language meetups, content, and onboarding with the goal of bringing Flare to Japan. Through regular events in Tokyo and Osaka, interactive AMAs, Ask Me Anythings, and in-depth guides on YouTube and X, Flare Japan's content will cover everything from wallet setup to delegation and using F assets, helping both newcomers and experienced users feel confident in the ecosystem. What's the motivation behind them? They say that we strongly believe that drawing Japan's high level of technological literacy and interest in blockchain to Flare, we can contribute to the revitalization of the entire ecosystem. And I must say, those in Japan are very knowledgeable about technology and a great way to expand to the broader Flare community. We also have Flare Turkey. Flare Turkey is a dedicated group working to make Flare accessible to the Turkish crypto community. The goal is to connect with the Turkish community and key opinion leaders through local language events, education, and regular updates. Flare Turkey will host meetups in major cities, run live AMAs, and translate Flare news, governance updates, and DeFi tutorials into Turkish to make technical concepts accessible to more users. Their motivation is building a community that doesn't just follow, but understands and contributes. We've got myself here. As many of you know, I've been creating content for the Flare network since the beginning of 2021, over 4 years, and it's been a wild ride. My goal is to provide consistent, high-quality Flare updates and educational content to help the community stay up to date and eager to participate. What am I going to be doing? Well, it's everything that you would already expect. With 4 years of providing this quality content, I'm going to be able to step up the quality even further by utilizing some of the tools that I'm able to buy and leverage as a result of this grant. We're going to have in-depth walkthroughs, not just on a protocol level, but also on a dApp level too. Q&A sessions, all the things you would expect from me going forward, but just a little bit more refined and a little bit more frequent. What is my motivation? Well, honestly, it's to let people know about what makes the Flare network so special and why it should be of interest to the broader community. I've always said that Flare is extremely special and it has some very novel use cases. Anything that I can do to help broaden that knowledge and expand the community is what my aim is. Scrolling down here, we have this from Stephen Fennell. Stephen Fennell is a US-based content creator and longtime Flare advocate since 2020. He launched the Flareducation hashtag to share educational resources for FLR, XRP, and Dogecoin holders. The goal is to educate the community on how to implement and benefit from new Flare projects. Stephen will produce weekly videos, screenshots, and live sessions on YouTube and X to walk users through dApp usage, project rollouts, and ecosystem tools, making technical steps easy to follow. His motivation is that he is interested in initiatives that will help continue to educate, inform, and advise community members on how to best leverage the token, benefit from holding, and using the token to benefit the community overall. Finally, we have CJ here. CJ Miller is a veteran content creator in the XRP community. Some of you may already know him. With over almost, 3,000 YouTube videos since 2017. Plus, he's an active presence over on X. With a background in marketing, funnel building, and copywriting, CJ has built and led large sales and marketing teams while cultivating an audience of over 100,000 followers. His goal is to produce frequent, high-quality content videos and live streams covering Flare, with a focus on Flare DeFi and XRPFi. CJ will create videos and host live streams 5 to 6 days a week, delivering in-depth coverage, tutorials, and discussions around the Flare ecosystem, its DeFi protocols, and XRPFi. His motivation is that he believes in the Flare network crypto ethos, true decentralization, true security, and true scalability. So as you can see here from Flare, through these grants, Flare aims to cultivate a more connected, resilient, and locally embedded community ecosystems across the globe. Now, this is the important bit. I want you to give all of these people a follow. I'm going to be leaving all of the relevant links in the description so that we can help give them the support that they need to get the word out there. The Flare network really is incredible, and these people here who have received this grant are using the grant funds to help broaden our community and bring more people in. So if you are interested, do check the links in the description. And just moving on here, this is something from myself. I'm extremely honored to have received one of the Flare community growth grants along so many talented others. As you know, I have been creating videos for a long time, and I will continue to do so because this is something I'm extremely passionate about. I really want to bridge that gap between technical understanding and removing all of the jargon and try to simplify that for a broader audience, because we want to remove as much friction as possible when onboarding new users. Of course, if you are watching here on YouTube, you can feel free to subscribe. And if you didn't already know, I actually have a TikTok page, which I have just created my first video, #face reveal. And this is going to be a place where I break news that has been significant on the network, whether that's a new update on a protocol level, whether it's a dApp launching, whether it's a new opportunity. If that is your bag, please feel free to check me out over on TikTok, and I think it's going to be the start of something very special. Of course, the more detailed walkthroughs and guides will be here on YouTube, and yeah, I'm very excited to see where this is headed. So that is the video. I'm extremely appreciative to each and every one of you that has shown me support over the years. A big thank you to all of you watching. I do hope you have an incredible day as always. And until next time, I'm out.
Mission Control, we have liftoff.